What's the goal with the hands?
Just extra movement.
3. Hi everyone, I'm Khail Anonymous and welcome to another episode of Kingston's indieHACK. On this episode, we'll be showing you how to create amazing time-lapse videos from your GoPro to your DSLR or even your little old smartphone. Time-lapse is a simple photography trick that is accomplished by reducing the frames your camera takes per second or minute. When played back, the sequence shows a long period compressed into a matter of minutes. It's like having control of time and space itself. Allow me to teach you, young one. To get started, here's a checklist of things you'll need. A DSLR camera and a fast lens, 16 to 18 millimeter for better landscape shots, an intervalometer, which you can buy online for 20 bucks, and a camera mount or tripod. Yes, the tripod is your best friend. And also make sure you've got a reliable memory on hand. We're gonna be using Kingston's Class 10 cards, which are great for taking photos. All right, let's get your camera prepped for time-lapse. First off, make sure you're shooting in RAW format. You can make any color changes in post. Set your camera to manual and set the shutter speed between 130 and 150. Shorter speeds will make everything a lot less blurry, especially motion in the background. Set the aperture between f4 and f10 to eliminate any out of focus areas. And if you're shooting on a bright and sunny day, an ND filter will be a lifesaver from keeping your time-lapse from getting all blown out. Now grab your intervalometer because it's time to program your time-lapse. Aim for 5 to 20 second intervals depending on how long you want your video to be. For example, during sunsets, we usually shoot every 10 seconds. It's best if you only shoot things that are moving like people, clouds, stars, and the sunset. And don't touch the camera or tripod anytime during your filming or your output will look all weird and disoriented. Once you're finished, add all the photos taken to editing software timeline and you're done. And if you're using a GoPro, it comes with a free editing software app. Shooting stars at night can be a tricky process, but the outcome is really amazing. The ideal place to set up a night shoot is away from big cities in a dark place like a campground or a desert. That way the sky is clear from light pollution. A cool tip, check cleardarksky.com to look up the best time to shoot the night sky. All right, let's set your camera up for a night shoot. You're gonna need space, so use at least a 16 gigabyte SD card. Again, keep your camera on manual. Set the aperture to 2.8. Set the shutter speed between 10 and 30 seconds. Put the ISO at 1600. Now set the white balance between 3800 and 4200 Kelvin. And lastly, manually focus to infinity. There you have it. It's a lot, but you can't beat the way it makes the sky look. All right, you've now got the basics of time-lapse photography, but now it's time for a hack. Tilt pan time-lapse has been around for a long time, but to do it, you had to get a motorized head, and that costs around $200. Well, we found a new hack that only cost $10. You won't need much, just 2 egg timers from IKEA, your GoPro or an iPhone, an L-shaped metal piece, Gorilla Glue, or extreme mounting tape. Glue the L-shaped metal piece on the top of one of the egg timers and let it dry for 10 minutes. With the second egg timer, unscrew the 3 screws underneath the rubber housing. Remove the lower piece and unscrew the middle screw in the black housing. Now tape the side of the GoPro housing to the top of the egg timer, making sure the GoPro is lined perpendicular to the timer identifier. And boom, you just indie-hacked your own affordable $10 tilt pan time-lapse. And if you want a better angle, you can add a tripod mount. This hack is great for outdoor landscapes and sunset shots. One last cool trick for you, hyperlapse. Hyperlapse is an exposure technique in which the position of the camera is being changed between each shot in order to create a tracking shot in time-lapse sequences. Hyperlapse gives a sort of stop-motion feel to your video. Here's how you do it. Shoot with a wide-angle lens, preferably an 18mm lens. Frame your subject in the middle of your screen and move a foot forward or backward after every shot. As far as shutter speed, you should be around at 1/1000th if there's movement, like jumping, or 1/100 if your subject isn't moving. We suggest shooting around 125 shots, as that'll give you about a 5-second video. Tip: a monopod will help you out a lot for getting quicker setup shots. Use the markers on your viewfinder as a reference point so it'll be easier to compile in post. Once you're all done compiling your editing program, export and enjoy your hyperlapse video. It takes a bit to perfect the style, but once you get it, you'll be amazed at what you can do. You can also download a hyperlapse app on your phone and create some cool hyperlapse videos. That's our episode on time-lapse. You're just a few simple steps away from upping your game and making some really dynamic video sequences. So go out there and try them out. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to catch future episodes of indieHACK. I'm Khail Anonymous, and I'll see you again soon. Guys?